I stand conflicted because I rest the entity in my mind that wants to let loose every time I transgressed. I suppose it would be bad to get masses off the chest. I'm keeping earnest. I know I embody the element of fire, but I'm trying to keep innocent people away from opening up this furnace. Yeah, it's cryptic, but I'm being earnest. Red tape my emotions because seeing red will have anyone thinking they earned this. Trying to make my fruitions are no longer anger to the core. I can't endure, because feeling the wrath of a tainted soul is not supposed to be an easy access that's granted. A fist full of vengeance is not meant to meet with the human faces planted, or unless I'm boxed in. Because I'm supposed to bear fruit and heal with these hands. But life keeps giving me these rotten lemons to make zest. Only a few will understand that my palm of granite hardens to any anemones. A close encounter will see my palm of planet. God, I never planned it. I'm not really looking for enemies. But try telling a man invested in emotions that battle each other until only the strongest emotions prevails. Not every entity inside out can survive with this anger. But tell me if I still lack emotional intelligence in any given situation where most people have a different definition of what emotional intelligence is. Tell me if I have the right to detract how I truly feel, just to circumvent the facts that someone's wrongdoing is something to pray about, and then emotions appeal. How two palms must close like two gongs, just to calm the spirit and tell my Father, please forgive those who trespass against me. Father, I've already opened the floodgates to the chakras, seeping out regressive energies that are usually unwanted. I've already opened the gates of pain. And whenever someone is innocent by standards, somehow they have to feel the pain too. Father, I'm trying to withhold disdain. Father, hurt people are not supposed to make sequels. Hurt people. And the right in me always believed that I had to always hurt the worst people, but the left hooked me. Because at the end of the day, and this is not a punchline, but throwing both hands never made matters equal. I'm trying to love thy neighbor, but I'm forever reacting to ambiguous behaviors, and every time my fist closes, my heart does as well. And I've been closing my vows for so long with my fingers and printed palms, the blood becomes activated firmer every time my soul's alarmed. And I've been waiting for the claws to come out like Wolverine. Yet the goodness and gracious within me would have to feel the burns like Listerine. I suppose it stems from forever feeling like I'm unseen. But in the underlying trauma, am I unveiling a metal claw because I feel like I've always been licked with metal? The lesions of this body and soul will never settle. Life's beating is always a great teacher. But I'm trying to withhold the nausea that can make many man without manners suffer this ether. My calming chemicals get thrown off balance when you even try to treat me like I'm beneath earth. I'm trying to withhold the original sins of transgression since birth. It's a perspective. Yeah, I stay protective. Willing to unleash the mental as soon as anyone is willing to meddle with my soul's alarm. Ooh, I wish you would. Don't you? Don't you know this wallflower weeded out matters whilst trying to put pesticides for things I don't even speak about? My poetry is the only way I can reach this out. I thought I ever stayed conflicted between truth and violence and having to write whilst remain in silence. Because my environment taught me I'm only right when I sustain in silence. No, hold that. I might delete later. I'm not always an instigator, but many are willing to add fuel to the flame. An untamed bullish behavior forever reserved, saving a rough temper for those that truly deserved. And Aries, not always knowing his ramifications. I'm trying to turn every mistake of anger into a mixtape. You cannot rewind every moment of this hate. You don't know a super volcano until you disturb my inner Pachio. It's like Viola Davis telling a Suicide Squad member to go ahead and pull the trigger. For years, I've been trying to sediment a statue of trying to be a positive figure. Instead of a stereotype of every single angry black man has been put in a box. A stereo. Oh, you wouldn't want me to be vexed. You don't want me to be vexed, so I'm not trying to be that saint in anger. But don't expect me to stay forever reserved like I was that Ned Flanders, Arnie. Hey.